Anyways, guys, long time no see. It's been a minute, and unfortunately, some things have been going on with me in life that I had to take a bit of a break. I know it's been since August since my last post, and it was Helldivers. But since we're on the topic of Helldivers, let's talk about video games and their state as of right now. We're going to be talking about Helldivers 2, Halo, and that's honestly really it. Um, but basically, what we're going to be talking about first off is Helldivers 2. Reason why I'm not playing it no more is because they can't seem to help themselves besides shoot themselves in the foot. So, what used to be fun has now become less and less fun every time we play. And it's just gotten to a point to where now I don't even want to play it because they are not listening to the community, secretly nerfing things, and doing all that jazz. So, I've gotten to the point to where I just don't want to play it anymore, at least for now, until they get their shit together. But, meanwhile, why don't we talk about Halo? As everyone knows here, I am very passionate about Halo. I love Halo. It is one of my favorite video game series of all time. Beautiful story, beautiful everything. And besides Halo 5, we don't talk about Halo 5. Everyone knows Halo 5 is the one we don't talk about. Campaign-wise, multiplayer is not that bad, in my opinion. Some people don't think the multiplayer is that good. Even Halo 4, I didn't mind Halo 4's. But let's get to the real nitty-gritty of what I was going to talk about today. The whole thing about today was I wanted to go over why I could not get behind Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite, for me, it doesn't have a very rewarding reward system. You know what I mean? Kind of like, for example, you know how in like Halo 4, there was like the prestiges or whatever they were called. I don't remember what they were called, but they were kind of something with like a pioneer, the venator, wet work, and all that stuff. You had to do specific tasks in the game to unlock that armor piece and the armor set. The one I liked to get was the venator, which required, I believe, 140 something assassinations to perform in game, and then you would get rewarded with the armor. I love doing things like that, because then, you can go into a game, and someone will look at you before, they're in the lobby, just like Halo 4 was before, when there was a lobby system. We don't have that anymore. Unfortunately, people are too soft when it comes to trash talking in the lobbies. But, it would be, it would be nice to, show off the prestige you completed through what you had to go through in Halo, whatever you were playing. Back in like Halo Reach, where you earned your armor pieces for just kicking ass. And in Halo 4, there was certain armor pieces you can earn by just simply completing a difficult task. And then bada bing bada boom. But the best part about it is that it would be symbolism of, hey, this guy here, you better watch your back, because he'll be behind, he would be behind corners. He'd probably stabbing people in the back. If not, maybe he'll be invisible. So we got to keep an eye out for that guy. Kind of like the spy in Team Fortress 2. Whenever there's a spy around and about, you want to watch your back. Make sure the people around you are not fake. There's real life symbolism in that somewhere. But anyways, that's what I miss about Halo. And Halo Infinite just doesn't have that for me. It's kind of just, oh, you get a little battle pass that you get to complete, and it's just the more you play, the harder it gets to complete, because you get less and less XP from it. And personally, I think that's a shitty system, because that just basically it punishes you for playing more. Does that make sense? It's kind of like you start off playing, you get big rewards, and then the longer you play, you get less XP and rewards for it, not based off really performance. I mean, yeah, there's performance-based rewards, but then I mean, those are just like 50 XP out of like the thousands and millions you need to level up. And in my opinion, that's pretty stupid. Because it should be based off of your performance. Like what you do, where you placed, and all that, and it should actually factor. But instead, it's like, oh hey, you won the game, you get an extra 100 XP, and oh you got the most, like the couple of kills here and there, and so you get 50 extra XP. It's like, no man, I want to actually be rewarded based off my performance, kind of like Master Chief Collection does, where based on the badges you get, they'll give you a lot of XP on that. But Halo Infinite doesn't have that. It gets stale for me. I've loved Halo for being able to show off who you are and your colors. And that's another thing Halo Infinite really pissed me off with, is that they promised in the beginning you will be able to customize your freaking Spartan however you wanted to. And then they lied. They pulled a Destiny 2 by adding armor cores. And then they also made it so you can't mix and match other armors with each other. That really made me and one of my other friends upset. Because we were so excited that they were going to do a system where you're not forced to have red and blue armor while you guys are, doing a team deathmatch. You can actually wear the armor color you placed on your person. I'm like, wow, that's actually really cool. That's something Halo's never done before. And then what do you know? We actually get it, and then it's like, we forgot to mention, you cannot make any color you want with your armor pieces. It's stuck to armor cores. Oh, well, can we at least wear whatever armor pieces we want? No, that's too much freedom. You can't do that either. And then everyone was bummed. And me as a Halo fan, the biggest thing for Halo for me, it's kind of like you show off your personality with your armor. You want to show off what your creative thing is and how you look. But unfortunately, with the armor cores and the lack of being able to mix and match your armor, made it so it's like you can almost always find someone that looks exactly like you. And that's not fun to me. That's just not cool. I don't want to look exactly like somebody. I want to look like my own person. Like if I have the same helmet as somebody, fine, right? Same couple armor pieces, whatever. But the same exact color palettes. Why? Why did they have to do that? They really... Oh man. I can go on about that for hours. But anyways, Halo Infinite is just, it was not a game I could get into because of that. It doesn't feel rewarding to me to play, besides I guess getting the kills. I mean, getting kills in that game is satisfying. The headshot sound effect is pretty satisfying and everything. Gunplay is cool. What do you want? Jeez, suddenly the one time I wanted to record a video, she wants attention. Freaking cats, man. Go away. But yeah, I couldn't get behind Halo Infinite because of that. It doesn't feel rewarding for me to play or put my time into. Granted, it is free to play, so that is completely my choice to play it or not, and I have chosen not to, because it is, if I'm not getting any reward out of it, I feel very empty, right? Because the whole thing for me is, I even hopped on Halo Infinite for like a week just to get myself the Venator armor, because I would say that's my personal favorite signature armor that I would love my Spartan to have. And you can change the visor colors on this one, which was pretty neat. So I did that, got it, and then I never touched Halo Infinite again since then. So, but I do still play the campaigns, of course, because the campaigns, especially the old campaigns, like Halo 1, 2, and 3, well, not Halo 1, I'm gonna be honest, hot take here, I'm not the biggest fan of Halo CE. Not saying it's bad, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's so, everything about it is just tedious. There's repetitive levels, especially on Legendary. Don't get me started. on Legendary Halo CE, that was true hell. That was literally just where, literally, when I was playing Halo CE a couple times, it was like, hey, you completed this section and everything, but then I forgot the game has terrible checkpoint systems. And so by the time I got into it, you know, you die and it's like, oh, it's alright, I didn't go that far back. And then you respawn and then it's like almost 30 minutes behind where you actually were. And yeah, Halo CE, not a game for me. I love Halo CE, it'll be a classic. I played it a lot when I was younger, but it was just not, it was not a game that I could get behind, campaign wise and even multiplayer wise. I can't stand the multiplayer. Halo 2, however, that is my all-time favorite in campaign, story, dialogue, characters, everything. It was perfect. Perfect. Right down to the minute detail. I loved Halo 2. Multiplayer, it's alright. I can't, I'll play the multiplayer with some friends in real life, but people online, they try too hard on Halo 2. They know all the button inputs. I was too young to learn all those. I was like 8-10 years old when I was first playing Halo 2. So I'm more of a campaign guy anyways on Halo 2. I don't do a lot of multiplayer. Halo 3, however. Halo 3. We love that story. We love the campaign on Halo 3. Halo 3's multiplayer is pretty good. Pretty good. Not my absolute favorite, but it's still pretty good. I love the ragdoll physics in Halo 3. They always make me giggle. Sorry if that's weird, but I do like ragdoll physics. That is a whole thing for me. Halo 4, though. Campaign's alright. Campaign's pretty good. I don't mind the campaign. Multiplayer, though. Criminally underrated. Now, hear me out. I know everyone's like, oh, it was trying to copy Call of Duty and yada yada and blah 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 blah. Okay, but whatever. Games need to evolve. I know they tried to do a loadout system. They shouldn't have done that. I agree, that's stupid. Doing a loadout system is stupid. But Halo 4, the gunplay, granted the battle rifle sounded horrendous, but the gunplay and the armor abilities and everything was just, it was so, something about it that just made me want to get really good at it when I was younger, and I did, because I got the Venator armor. But then that was on the 360, and now I'm playing on my PC, where you can't earn it like that anymore. But we already talked about that. Halo Reach. I don't want to forget about Halo Reach. Campaign is one of the best, on par with Halo 2, in terms of storytelling, dialogue, and everything in it. I love Halo Reach's campaign. Alright, Halo Reach's campaign is peak. I know I'm doing Donald Trump gestures, I don't know why. Halo Reach is the most peak video game in history. No one can doubt that Halo Reach is one of the best campaigns in video game history. I'm sorry. I don't know, y'all let me know in the comments if that was an accurate depiction or not. Oh, I'm so sorry. Multiplayer for Halo Reach. That is good. That is where I got hooked on Assassinations. Assassinations will forever hold a special place in my heart. I forgot to mention that in Halo 4. But Halo Reach introducing Assassinations was the best thing ever for Halo. Which, we'll go to why, another reason as to why Infinite really disappointed me. Let's talk about Assassinations for a while, actually. You know what? Assassinations were amazing. Why did they ever remove it? Halo 4 introduced me into doing what we call ninjas. In Halo Infinite, they added a medal for doing that, but you can't assassinate. So what's the freaking point? But basically, if you don't know what a ninja is, you have your person, and then the other person hops over that person and smacks them in the back from the front to the back, spinning mid-air to do a 180 and smack them in the back and hit them with an assassination animation for the win and the instant kill in Flash. That is also, fun fact, the reason Ninja Blevins Fortnite, the man himself, is named a ninja. He started out on Halo Reach, I believe, and he named himself based on that technique in Halo. Fun fact if you didn't know that. But I miss assassinations. Why they ever removed it, I don't know. But when I was younger, I got hooked on these, ninja compilations on YouTube. They were some of the best videos I've ever seen. They made me want to do ninjas, and that's when I found out about assassination towers and like Halo 5. Halo 5 having custom assassinations, ooh, that was peak. To be able to tell your guy what to do in terms of assassinating, peak video game design. Maybe not getting out of a rec pack, but that's a different conversation for a different time too with loot boxes. But it's definitely better than the route Halo Infinite went, where it had no assassinations and an item shop. It got Fortnite-atized. And that's what we're gonna call it. They went, oh, we're gonna put a battle pass and everything, and an item shop. Oh, this is peak. We're gonna make so much money. And money they made. But fans they lost. Anyways, that's it for my little rant on video games and Halo. Make sure y'all leave a like and a comment down below if you have any recommendations on some video games you want me to try, record, or whatever. I know I've been gone for a while. I had to deal with some personal stuff, but I'm going to try and be back now full time. This year is going to be different. My goal is by the end of this year is to have 5K subscribers or more. If y'all can help me reach that, I'll be greatly appreciated, and y'all will motivate you guys, all of you motivate me to make more videos. I've been lacking recently due to my personal problems, but I'm back now. Alright? And if you guys hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment down below. If you have any questions or something, let me know. But you guys keep me going. Alright? Thank y'all. And I'll see y'all next time.